In this video, we present the key findings of the 2012 meta-evaluation. The objective of the meta-evaluation was to identify recurrent findings and conclusions of evaluations of our projects and to propose recommendations so that the organization can more effectively draw lessons from evaluations and translate them into improved practice.
More specifically, this means identifying key recurrent findings concerning thematic and methodological aspects of our projects and programs, as well as the way we learn as an organization. Many recurrent thematic findings were identified both within and across working areas. For example, many evaluation reports of projects in the working area rural economy mentioned that we should put more energy into experience capitalization, knowledge sharing, and working in networked ways, as this could help us learn more from each other and make ourselves more known for the innovative solutions that we find. Evaluations of our projects in the area of governance and peace highlighted that it is particularly important and difficult to have rigorous and evidence-based monitoring systems in place. From the point of view of learning across thematic and geographic boundaries, the recurrent findings across working areas are particularly interesting. Across working areas, the meta-evaluation found that all our projects were considered relevant. Effectiveness is considered to different degrees in the different evaluation reports, and not all evaluations covered this aspect in detail, but overall our project implementation is evaluated as effective. In general, our project implementation is efficient, but this aspect could be examined more thoroughly in evaluation reports. Sustainability is an important and challenging issue. There is still room for improvement regarding institutional, economic, and social sustainability. Although gender and social equity issues are being mainstreamed in our projects, we should invest more in this issue to overcome constraints in terms of competencies, time, budget, etc. Further challenges that came up repeatedly in the evaluation reports were that we face difficulties scaling up and working at scale, that we have many different partnership relations and approaches, and it would be good to be clearer on who we work with, why and how. Some evaluation reports mentioned that we need to improve how we document and share innovative solutions and good practices. Also, there seems to be potential for more collaboration between projects within a country and between countries. Certain issues related to project management still remain to be tackled, for example, human resource management, including handing over processes, as well as information management, especially related to monitoring. Recurrent methodological findings were also identified in the meta-evaluation. Although there were differences among the different evaluation types, such as midterm reviews, end-of-phase evaluations, etc., there are far more generally applicable findings regarding how we design, conduct, present, and use evaluations. Across the different evaluation types, the meta-evaluation identified the following areas which need improvement. Evaluation design. Most evaluation reports were not structured along the OECD DAC criteria relevance, effectiveness, efficiency, sustainability, and gender. Also, many evaluation reports did not include the terms of reference, log frame, and other important background documents. Availability of data for evaluations. Often not enough data was available to draw certain conclusions because the data collection and monitoring were not integrated into the project design. The lack of data is a problem for evaluators because it limits them in drawing conclusions, for example related to effectiveness and efficiency. Participation and learning. The recurrent question here was who should learn from evaluations and how. The choice of an evaluation design is important and predetermines to a large extent how participatory the evaluation will be. Presentation and use of results. Many evaluation reports were very long and overloaded with acronyms, which made reading and understanding the reports very difficult. For most reports, it was not clear to what extent the evaluation findings were shared and followed up on. As a result of reflecting on these findings jointly, we identified these areas for further action. We should make an effort to maximize our influence in the design of evaluations. Many points described as problematic in the methodological findings are aspects over which we have some influence, even though it's limited. For example, the terms of reference, making explicit on what grounds an evaluation was commissioned, the composition of the evaluation team, the methodologies used, whether there is an internal reflection moment, etc. By providing the evaluators with the right information at the right time, we can make their work more relevant. Also, by communicating more effectively and linking evaluations to monitoring, we can contribute to the identification of positive findings, an aspect which was highlighted as crucial, especially because it seemed that many evaluations did not capture such findings, though they were commonly recognized by staff and partners. If we reflected more systematically during Moment Fort, we could more easily generate results for evaluators to use. This also implies paying more attention to methodological aspects in evaluations, in order to ensure that staff and partners learn from the exercise. We should also be clear that all evaluations should carefully assess where progress was made regarding gender and social equity and where there are still blockages. Concerning the evaluation report, we should ensure that OECD DAC criteria are used systematically also to structure the report, that key documents such as terms of reference and log frames are attached, and that there is an informative executive summary. Regarding the follow-up on evaluations, we should explore how we can share evaluation results and learn more systematically from evaluations. This may imply using existing spaces, such as thematic meetings or the intranet, as well as exploring new ways of sharing knowledge and lessons learned.